Hey, what's up? Welcome to the video. My name's Izzy, and today I'm just going to be talking about the negatives of owning my 2022 BMW M3 G80. I think like the wheels are very beautiful, and I think they're like the highlight of the car, but because they're so intricate, they are very hard to clean. Some people really care about like maintaining their paint quality so there's no like swirls. The reality of it is that like the car is just being used, and you're gonna get like rock chips even if you get PPF or not. If this was like my Civic, I would just like throw it into a car wash and just have like little spinning bristle things just take care of it, or I just have someone else wash it, or I'd even wash it myself with like a rag. But I want this car to stay so pristine that like I need to use very specific like methods to make sure I don't get any paint swirls. The car is like kind of fast, right? So I know that like when I was driving my Civic, I would like really just get through all the gears of like shifting the gears, and like I would be like at 50 miles an hour or 60. Like when you really gun it, you get to really only feel the adrenaline of the acceleration, which feels amazing, but you only get to feel it for like just a second or two before you're like 80 miles an hour or 90. The next bit is actually about the shifter. To compare it to my Civic Si, like when you shift in a Civic Si, I feel like I feel the gears shifting and it feels mechanical. I feel like I'm pushing something into a slot. And when I shift in this car, it felt very like plasticky. Like the shift feel just does not feel nice. Something that's annoying also about the car is that like the gauge, right? Like there are like two gauges. One's like the normal one where there's like the miles per hour is on the left and then the RPMs on the right. Now there's the other gauge, which is like the cool race car gauge, but the only way that I've found to turn it on is to like put it into like super M mode. I want to use that gauge because it looks cool, but I don't want the traction control to be off because I don't want to die when I'm like driving. Another negative thing is like sometimes I just see people leaning on the car, like sitting on like the hood, and I'm like, why are you doing this? The car is like a cool car. It's expensive, it's sought after. I feel like it attracts a lot of attention. There's like situations where like I don't like revealing what car I drive anymore. For some reason people just like to ask. I notice that people like to ask more often, and so I gotta be like, I drive like a BMW, and like they'll like pry deeper and they're like, which one? And I'm like, an M3, right? And like that always starts conversations of like, oh man, like you must like make a lot of money, or like I don't know, like man, like your family must be loaded or something. While those things may be like true or false, I think like it's just not fun having a lot of like people like talk about you and like kind of like put labels on you. And I can already feel the comments writing. It's like, well, you shouldn't have bought the car. Yes, you're right. I shouldn't have. Another negative is that like I like driving a smaller car. The M3 of this generation is large. I feel like I'm driving a boat. I don't have a gauge for where the back wheels of the car are and the back of the car is, because when you're parallel parking, it's hard because like usually you can just use the side of the car, but here the rear flares out. So like you don't have a gauge for how close you are. I guess here's another negative, and like this one's like shout outs to my friends, but like everyone wants to try to drive the car, right? And I feel like I'm uncomfortable letting anyone drive the car because I don't want anyone to mess it up. I just don't want to be put into a situation where I have to like then have this like conversation where I'm like, okay, hey friend, like you obviously did this, like please like pay for it, right? All right, I think we've been dragging on and on. Like I could probably just keep going. Maybe I'll make a part 2 if there really is that much more to talk about. But yeah, that's just how I feel about the car, the negatives. If people like these type of videos, I'll make a positives one, because I'm sure there's a lot of positives. I don't know, it's a fun car. But anyways, thanks so much for like sharing your time with me. I hope everyone's living a great life out there, and yeah, peace. Have a great day.